Good morning. Meeting is now called to order. Are there any items from the public? Need a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved. Second.
Been moved and seconded. Is there any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you. On the purchase order log, is there any questions for Tracy? Kind of long purchase order log this week. I know when I stopped down to see you this past week, you were kind of swamped. Look like you've been busy. All right. Change of status. I'm sorry, there are no internal budget revisions this week. Change of status. Hiring recommendation received from the Honorable Joseph Kinzer, prosecuting attorney, for Jenna Perkins as an assistant prosecuting attorney 1 with an annual salary of $115,000. That's effective 7/27/26. Change of status received from Gary Wine, County Administrator, for Archie Locke, interim IT manager, to return to IT specialist 3 with an annual salary change from $101,607 to $92,645. That's effective 7/16/26. Change of status received from Mark Roberts, Fire Chief for Brown DeHaven, Firefighter 3, to receive a grade increase to Firefighter 4 for years of service with an annual salary change from $69,521 to $74,711. That's effective 8/1/26. Letter of retirement received from the Honorable Ron Blair, Sheriff, for Chad Jones, Deputy Sheriff. That's effective 7/31/26. The July 9th minutes, everyone was present, so we can leave those in. We do have a bond release for Amberfield, Section 7 final, BCP file number 2208-247, 2208-246, 2105-192, and 2101-011. That's bond number 790-101-7738. And the engineering department makes that recommendation. And we also have a canceled check from the clerk's finance office. Does anybody have any questions for Brian on that Amberfield release? If not, I need a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
It's been moved and second. Is there any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? Let's have it. Thank you. Next up is our assessor, Larry Hess. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I do have a few this week, exonerations got to bring to you. First one we have just one for a taxpayer error for Heather Schiffler, and she didn't mark the vehicle out, I think, but the amount was $44.56. This was a first offense.
Very good. Need a motion to approve the one personal tax exoneration due to taxpayer error, first offense, for the amount of $44.56.
So moved, Mr. President. Second.
It's been moved and second. Is there any further discussion? Favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? Ayes have it.
Thank you. Next thing I have would be personal property. We have 4 of those. We had to correct the reasons that's listed there, that total up to $1,810.70 for those 4 personal property exonerations.
Good. Need a motion to approve the 4 personal tax exonerations due to office error in the amount of $1,810.70.
So moved, Mr. President.
Second.
Properly moved and second. Is there any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Ayes have it.
Okay, thank you. Next thing we have real estate. I have a total of 12 that we collected these before the tax bills went out. They were mistakes that we found, and Cody just collected those until the bills came out, and then we corrected them. But I got a total of 12 of them, and for the reasons that's listed there, most of them was wrong tax class, that type of thing. But for all 12 of those, real estate exonerations come up to $9,000.95.
Very good. Need a motion to approve the 12 real estate tax exonerations due to office error totaling $9,000.95.
So moved.
I need a second.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Is there any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Those opposed?
Thank you. I do have one, application for a consolidation of property, for James Monroe, or Monroe James Robinson, in the Peckin District. Two parcels in map 19, parcel 7.5 and 7.1. And we consolidated them. He wanted to just get one tax bill, so we had to bring that to get the approval on that consolidation.
Very good. Need a motion to approve the consolidation as described by the assessor.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Is there any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Ayes have it.
Thank you. The last thing I have would be a divorce, and they wanted to split up the tax bill so they could each pay their own bill. They had a total of 3 vehicles with a total assessed value of $9,720. And so we split the bills up. Dustin Grimm got one vehicle, total assessed value of $1,320, and Marie Grimm got the other 2 vehicles with a total assessed value of $8,400. I just need your approval so we can get those split up for them.
Okay, I need a motion to approve the one apportionment of assessment for the final divorce decree as described.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Is there any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Ayes have it. Thank
And
you.
that's all I have.
Yeah, I do have a question, Larry. I know a lot of people had made comments about their personal property tax form that they got in the mail was blank. And I understand that that comes from the state. Is that correct? Yes, sir. So it was not on the local assessor's office. That was from the state of West Virginia.
Nope.
As I'm also my understanding, they're going to remail the corrected forms. Is that right?
That's what they tell us, yeah.
Okay.
Well, they rolled over the tax year back in April, from one tax year to the next, when the system rolled over. They didn't roll those personal property files over. So there wasn't any information there when they sent the letters out, or the personal property returns, didn't have any information on it. Had a name, address, and an account number. So we had people coming in, as like lines of people out there saying, what am I gonna do with this, blah, blah, blah. So we called the state tax department. They said they went ahead and rolled those over. We got that corrected. We asked them if they could send out, reprint those with the information on them. They said they would. So they should be in the mail maybe today or tomorrow. So
Now, was that for the entire state or was it just for us?
just Berkeley County. Yeah. They only did that in Berkeley County. They may have done it in other counties too, but this was just Berkeley County.
Okay.
But it's been corrected, and hopefully everybody will get one that's got all the information on it. You won't have to write all that in there.
Yeah, it makes it a whole lot easier for them to,
Yeah,
the
because
business.
you gotta, you have to write all the VIN numbers in and all that stuff. It's a headache, but it's been corrected, but it wasn't our fault.
yes, sir. Thank you.
I had more people talk to me about that than I ever have.
Everybody, we
Yeah.
had call phone numbers, it's still, phone just rings back and back to back.
Oh, I'm sure.
But I was told if you go online and fill it out online, they were already preloaded.
Yeah. But, okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Yes, sir.
See you. Oh, I'm good.
Board of meeting reports. Mr. Boyd.
I had one meeting, got rescheduled for next week for a home consortium, and that's it.
Good. Commissioner Hardy.
Had a Berkeley County Public Water Board meeting on Monday night. I talked a little bit about last year's meter setting. So meters were down. Well, this is the first year that they can remember that they set less than 1,000 meters. It was like 990 some meters, but still meters being set was down. So still think the housing is down just a bit, and but still plenty of projects moving forward. I think we've even seen that in our planning and our permitting office that permits are down a little bit and new projects are down just a bit. But I think it has to do with more with national economics, with the cost of everything being so expensive right now. So that was one of the few meetings I had this week, that I actually, was actually scheduled meetings. I also wanted to, let everyone know that I, worked with, Gary this week and sent out a bunch of emails and trying to put together a work group for Bethany House. Trying to put together a group. I also had a conversation with Corey Roman from the city of Martinsburg. Had a conversation with Mayor Kevin Knowles from the city of Martinsburg. We've sent that email out, and we're going to try to build a group of people from the city, such as the mayor and Corey and the city administrator. Also bringing Tim Zaya in from our Day Report Center. And all the legislators that we can get in, local senators and local delegates, trying to figure out what we can do for the funding source. I certainly do appreciate the city stepping up and coming up with that Band-Aid quite quickly to be able to keep the Bethany House open. And for those that do not know what Bethany House is the only homeless women's shelter in Berkeley, Jefferson, Morgan County that accepts women and children. I think they have 32 beds, and they've hit some financial issues due to some funding cuts at the state level. So we will be working in the next couple of weeks with the city, the county, and the state. Also trying to figure out if we can do anything to expand their board and try to raise more money here locally. So that was a meeting I had about Bethany House. Also want to mention that I had these really nice books laying on my desk this morning for the Berkeley County Fair, which will be from August 1st to August 8th. These books are really, really wonderfully printed books. They're really, someone did a lot of hard work on these. These are great. Beth Pancione was on, she's one of the board members for the fair. She was on the radio this week and did a great job talking about the fair and all of the great things that's going to be happening out there, and all of her board members that are involved, and all the volunteers. It takes a lot of people to make that happen, not just with board members, but lots of people that volunteer, and
A lot of businesses get together.
a lot of businesses. And I mean,
Thanks.
you know, and you have people that run the horse barns and people that run the sheep barn. I mean, it's, you know, it's amazing to watch all those people come together. So I hope they have wonderful weather like they had last year. Last year, the weather was really good for the fair. So those were the things that I wanted to mention this week about the Bethany House, the water board meeting, and then talk about the fair a little bit, and hope everyone gets a chance to go out and visit the Berkeley County Youth Fair and see all the displays and see all the cows and all the livestock out there. So
Good. And John, thank you for your work with the Bethany House. And I also would publicly want to thank the city of Martinsburg
yes,
for stepping forward and alleviating that crisis. We've been dealing with that now for over 2 years with them. So I think that they do need some help and some direction. And
well, I think we need to come up with a plan, like a, you know, the first was the Band-Aid plan, and the mayor and the city council and the city of Martinsburg have kind of come up with that Band-Aid plan that's going to keep them operational through the end of the year. So, and then the next thing is trying to figure out how to, you know, maybe a 1-year plan and a 3-year plan and a 5-year plan. But I think it's time that we need to sit down and really take a look at that, come together collectively and come up with a long-term solution for that, because we will continue to have homeless women with children in Berkeley County, and we need to service and be able to provide a service for those people.
yeah, very good. Okay, Commissioner Whitaker.
No meeting this week. God bless you.
Bless you, sir. Commissioner Kevin.
Yes, sir. Last Friday, I had the pleasure of having lunch with Jim Willett and the general and his wife that own the property where Lefevre Springs is located. And after lunch, we toured the treatment plant, the new treatment plant that's being built, and I was very, very impressed with what's going on there. It's coming along very well, and it's going to be a great improvement for particularly South Berkeley County, but Berkeley County. So it's a wonderful thing they're doing. On Monday, I attended the press conference out at the Blue Ridge College at the old Corning plant location, along with Commissioner Goganauer, and the governor was there to announce the Helsing company moving into Berkeley County, and that was a wonderful thing. We're looking at 60 full-time jobs at over $100,000 a year salary, and they're going to produce, they said, once in full swing, 2,000 drones a month. So, very interesting. But also on Monday evening, we had a farmland protection meeting. We did talk about the Valley Link transmission line and the fact that the one route of the three that's going through Berkeley County would be going through a farmland protected property of about 150 acres here in Berkeley County, and actually extends over into Jefferson County as well. And made the people at that were presenting the event aware, their land people of this issue. It won't prevent it from happening, but they do have to go through the court system to make it work if they choose this particular route. So, then on Wednesday, yesterday, I attended along again with Commissioner Gogan at a school safety meeting. I don't know, I know how you feel too, Eddie, that every time I attend one of those meetings, I applaud the Board of Ed for the work they're doing to keep our children safe in our school system. They talked about the Raptor program that is really coming along and is getting better each month and each year. This will be the second year that we've had that. They talked about the reunification plan if there's a real disaster, where to take the kids to keep them safe. They're looking at a thing called Open Gate, which I was really impressed with. 2 mobile units that you set in and people walk through, like a metal detector type thing that they could transport, and portable where they can move it from one athletic event or a large event to another. And they're looking into a grant program to pay for some of, perhaps purchase some of those, which I think would be a wonderful thing. So they just continue to, our school system now is at 33 schools. They have 9 school safety officers in addition to the 4 SROs that the county and city are providing. And they're going to add a 10th one at the beginning of the school year this year. So feel very good about our school system and the job they're doing and our keeping our students safe. So.
Yeah, they've got their hands full there. I mean, it's a lot.
Over 20,000 students now in the system, and 2 of them are my grandchildren, so I have a special interest in keeping them safe. So they're doing. I applaud them though for their efforts. So.
Very good. Thank you.
That's all.
This past Thursday, after our meeting, I did have a fire board meeting, which went over the new budgets, their capital outlay requests, and probably one of the most important things on it was the insurance for the fire board employees. They are not under our system, but wanted to make sure that they had the same benefits that every other county employee has. So the board was acceptable for that. I was on WRNR this past week, and most of the discussion involved Valley Link transmission line, and so there was almost a 30-minute discussion on that Valley Link, and they talked about the open house that they had, and which I thought was very well done. I thought that the community came in with a lot of good questions and were very respectful, and I thought it went really well. Also, I did have a LAPC meeting this past week. They're finishing up their tier 2 reports, and I wanted to thank them for their efforts in working with the different churches and stuff and getting these cooling stations and the fire departments across the county, getting the cooling stations open for folks who may need that. So that vulnerable population is between the libraries, the fire stations, and some of the churches. I think they're doing a good job of helping that. There's also, Randy had mentioned about, there was a grant that they just, a grant window opened up for 4 days only. So I don't know why the state held on to that grant and did not make the notifications to everybody else for so long, but there is an opportunity because one of the grants was ready to be submitted, so they will be able to get that in for consideration. Also this week, Gary and I had a meeting at the Inwood Park. With that construction, the fencing is coming in. It looks really, really nice. They're doing their curbing for the pad sites, for the pavilions, in the bathrooms. So that's all coming along very nicely. As Steve mentioned, the school safety committee, and also attended the Housing Corporation. And I wanted to thank the governor's office for their involvement in bringing that company here. It's a company based out of Germany. They will be manufactured in Germany, but they will be, or at least in Europe, but they will be assembled here. So I want to thank the governor's office for that, and also Jennifer Smith and her work in bringing them to Berkeley County. So that ends up my week. We do have a new application received from Matt Grimley for the Berkeley County Fire Service Board. That would be a volunteer representation. So if you could set Matt up for a meeting to come in for the interview, okay? Thank you. And next up, we have Honorary Commissioner Kenia Bowen. Kanaya. And the Boys and Girls Club.
I'll get you to stand right here and raise your right hand. We're going to swear you in. Just your right hand. Very good. All right. Get you to repeat after me. I, Kanaya,
I can
do swear
do swear,
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
yeah, of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of West Virginia.
Constitution of the State of West Virginia.
I will work hard to fulfill my responsibilities
I will work harder to fulfill my responsibilities
of the office of Honorary Commissioner,
of the office of Honorary Commissioner,
to which I've been appointed.
to which I've been appointed.
So help me God.
So help me God.
All right, thank you. So we got y'all sworn in here, and we got a certificate here for you. We're gonna get some pictures. So Kanaya, you come to us today from the Boys and Girls Club, right?
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, what are some of the things that you like to do at the Boys and Girls Club? I know they have lots of activities and lots of different things that the youth can get involved in. So what is your favorite thing to do down there?
Go on their field trips.
Field trips. They have a lot of field trips. So where's some of the places you guys go?
Water parks.
Oh yeah, those are always fun. So
Yeah.
yeah. What school do you go to?
North.
You go to North? Oh, that's cool. You guys, what are you planning on doing maybe later on in your career? Do you think maybe what college you want to go to, or you can go to the military, or you not haven't figured all that out yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Well, you're young. You got plenty of time to do
Yeah.
what you want to do. So, well, thank you very much for being here today. Do any other commissioners have any other questions they'd like to ask Kanaya?
Go north.
Go North.
I just admire your Chuck Taylor high top sneakers there.
Thank
We used to
you.
wear those to play basketball in 50 years ago.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the only show in town.
yeah. Yeah. Converse has done something right. I got a picture of my dad wearing a pair of Chuck Taylors about 1950 something, and they're still popular. So
It's the only shoe available back then.
yeah. Well, thank you very much for being here today. We appreciate you, and we're happy to have you. If you have anything you'd like to add to our meeting as we're going through it, please feel free to chime right in and give us your opinion. We'd like to hear it.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sheriff Mason, you ready? Are you prepared? Yes, good morning. Do you have your folks here that you were looking for? Okay, well, come on up and welcome. This is the Hope Dealer Project, the Berkeley County Goes Purple Proclamation. And just so you know, when I was doing my homework last night, I put my purple shirt on. Yeah, all because of that, right?
I almost wore my gray suit and my purple shirt. I didn't even think about it.
It seemed like y'all were here just 6 months ago instead of a year ago. Can't believe it's a year ago.
Well, when you get your age, Steve, time goes really, really
It does.
fast.
It does. Certainly does.
Good morning.
Well, good morning. Good morning, commissioners, and thank you for having me. My name is Tara Mason, and I'm the founder and executive director for the Hope Dealer Project. Thank you for once again standing with us in support of National Recovery Month. Berkeley County has always been a community that believes in hope, compassion, and helping one another. And today's proclamation sends a powerful message that no one should have to face addiction or recovery alone. What began as a community, as one community, has now grown into a statewide movement, with all 55 counties working together to raise awareness, reduce stigma, and promote prevention and celebrate recovery. On behalf of the countless individuals and families that have been touched by substance use disorder, thank you for your continued leadership and commitment. Your support has helped remind people that recovery is possible, hope lives here, and together we are changing the narrative for West Virginia.
Very good, thank you. I tell you, one of our former commissioners led the way for this commission to start that opportunity to get people healthy. And we have a tremendous day report center that does a lot of good work for a lot of people, not just in Berkeley County, but also now for Jefferson County. And I want to thank them for everything they do. Thank you for bringing the awareness to us today for those who are, that there is hope. There is hope, and we see it all the time. And thank you for what you do. So if you would like to read your proclamation, do you have it with you? If not, I will read it for you.
That'd be
Okay.
Miss Kirsten on the other side to make sure it's ready.
You're welcome. Okay, proclamation, Berkeley County goes purple. Whereas National Recovery Month is observed each September to increase awareness and understand that mental health and substance use disorder, and to celebrate those in recovery for their strength and resilience. And whereas the color purple symbolizes an ongoing struggle faced by individuals and families, healthcare providers, and law enforcement in addressing the opioid and substance use crisis across our communities. And whereas West Virginia Goes Purple, founded by Tara Mason, founder and executive director of the Hope Dealer Project, is a statewide movement dedicated to raising awareness, reducing stigma, and supporting individuals and families impacted by substance use disorder. And whereas Berkeley County Goes Purple promotes prevention, treatment, recovery, resources, while emphasizing the vital role local agencies and community members play in addressing this public health crisis. And whereas Berkeley County Goes Purple encourages open dialogue, community engagement, and collective action to combat substance misuse and support recovery. Now, therefore, we, Berkeley County Commission in the state of West Virginia, do hereby proclaim the month of September 2026 to be Berkeley County Goes Purple in the County of Berkeley, and call upon the citizens to observe this month with appropriate programs, activities, and ceremonies. The Berkeley County Commission encourages the community to wear purple, light up your homes or businesses with purple lights, tie a purple ribbon on trees, fence, or doors, make a Purple Heart display, or get creative and display purple in another way.
Very good, thank you. Okay, guys, I need a motion to adopt the proclamation.
So moved.
Second?
It's been properly moved in second. Is there any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you. Thank you once again.
Thank you all very much for
Thank
being here
you.
today.
Yes,
Thank you
Appreciate
for
it.
what you do.
thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
We want to get a picture right here.
Yeah, we probably will. Darren, are you ready? Yeah,
Hey,
come on up if you would, please.
If you ladies could hang out just a couple minutes, we'd like to get a picture with you. If you have time.
Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. This is Darren Pavarnik. He's a candidate for the Fire Service Board. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
How you doing? Tell the commission a little bit about yourself and
Well, started in the fire service in the year of our Lord, 1989. Started with the Air National Guard, so I did 9 years of service. It was Air Force, Guard and Reserves. Retired after 31 years of service as a fire captain. Police Department. Volunteered at Baker Heights, volunteer fire department for 9, 10 years. In the roles of president, vice president, board member. So I know how the fire board works in that aspect. I know how fire departments work overall, given my years of experience. Got a bachelor's degree in occupational safety health with a concentration in fire administration. So my whole life is in public service and really, fire and EMS.
Very good. Commissioner Boyd?
There anything, if appointed to the board, that you think needs addressed or you'd like to see changed on the fire board?
Right now, no. The county is growing, and we have to look at all aspects of the county. Knowing when each individual fire department comes in, they're looking for their each separate district. So we have to take that in consideration, but the consideration of overall what's best for the county. And that's what you have to filter out as a fire board member is what's the best for the overall county and the financial responsibilities.
Commissioner Hardy?
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you for being here today, and thank you for your many years of service. You're kind of like this guy over here. You got fire service in your blood, and I can tell. So I appreciate your willingness to come forward and talk to us today, and your willingness to want to serve on that board. I think all of our boards in Berkeley County are very, very important, but I think the fire board is one of those boards that's very important because our county is in a bit of a transition, and we're in a very unique situation, and we have this unique opportunity where our volunteer fire departments who have carried us for many years are now we're starting to work our paid fire staff into that, and there's unique challenges that come with that. So I think someone with your background and has been involved in the fire service and understands how firehouses work would probably be a great asset to Berkeley County. So I'm sure you have your own ideas of things you want to do, and I know that you need to be able to take a little bit of time to be able to develop those, but I just appreciate your years of service and appreciate you wanting to be involved and help Berkeley County grow our fire service.
Thank you, John. Commissioner Whitaker?
Good morning. Thanks for coming in and willing to volunteer your time. And it's very important, like John said, that, the good volunteers we have is what keeps the county surviving and understanding our needs and how we can meet them. So really don't have any questions because probably you would be teaching me something that I'll probably never would have, but I'm glad you do. So thank you for your service. And the Air Guard's always been in my backyard all my life, so it's always been a good neighbor, so thank you.
Commissioner Catlett?
I have any questions. So you sound well qualified to me, obviously, and we appreciate again your ability that you have and your willingness to want to serve. We appreciate that very much. So thank you for doing that.
And on this particular board, it's the business end of it, it's the financial end where we make sure that they have everything that they need to do their job. And all of our county stations now are busy, some busier than other, but overall they're very busy. So there's lots going on with the fire board, a lot of challenges, but yet a lot of good things. I think we have a good board, and I think that with your background and your business understanding, I think that you would also be a good person on there. Darren's position is filling the vacancy of Jack Spencer, who left a number of months ago for another position. So it's a little bit uncharacteristic for us to do this, but I would like to have a motion to appoint Darren today because we've been lacking that person for quite a while. So the last meeting, we just barely made a quorum. So I'd like to really be able to get our position
Be
filled.
more than happy to make that motion.
I would second that.
Okay, it's been moved and second to appoint Darren Pavarnik to the Fire Service Board. Are there any further questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Ayes have it. So if you would, make sure that you see Tracy on your way out.
Over in our office.
Tracy McCormick.
All right, so thank you, Darren.
Look forward to working with all of you.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Next, we have Mark Latenzi from Mitchell Park Companies LLC in the union sales pilot discussion. Good morning, sir. Good to see you.
Morning.
Good to see you
Good
too.
morning, Mark.
Hey, John, how are
Good
you?
to see you.
Yes. Thank you for having me today. Gary, thank you very much for helping us get on the agenda today.
Did you bring your muscle with you today? Just your muscle?
There he is.
Yeah, you're
I
heavy.
wasn't sure he was gonna show up
These are
today.
heavy.
Again, my name is Mark Latenzi. I'm with Mitchell Park Companies. We are a historic preservation development company. We work across the Mid-Atlantic states, including West Virginia. I've done many projects across the state in both the development and consulting capacity, restoring historic buildings, assisting third-party building owners with their projects. And I am here to request a pilot for our upcoming project that we're hoping to be able to get off the ground in downtown Martinsburg, that being the Union Sales Building on Race Street. This is a two-story, about 26,000 square foot industrial building with a fascinating history that really defines in part what was happening in Martinsburg, at least in that corner, the northeast corner of downtown. The building has been vacant for the better part of 20 years now and has really been mothballed, patiently waiting for a better use. I am also a partner on the Shenandoah building, for which we also received a pilot back in 2019. We placed that building into service in 2020, and it is, since pretty much the day that it's been open, it's been 100% occupied, I'm happy to say. We have 38 apartments above about 10,000 square feet of retail space. That property was made possible with a pilot as well. And since I started coming to Martinsburg, I have long kept an eye on the Union Sales Building and wanted to make that a project and keep it historic. And so I'm very happy to say that the pieces are starting to align for that to happen. And this pilot will go far in allowing the project to financially reach its highest and best use, and also complement what is being planned with the trail system that is going to be coming in soon on that part of town as well. And so that is the nature of our request, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you all have about the project as well.
Well, I don't know that I really have any particular questions. I know that the city of Martinsburg supports this development and
Yeah, they passed a resolution, I want to say 2 months ago.
yes, sir. So, working in cooperation with them, we want to be able to see anything that we can do to help, with the downtown in particular. And I think it's also encouraging that you've done a project here and you're still looking, you come back to do another one. So I think that's encouraging, not only to the city, but in the area as general, as a whole. Without getting into too many details, I know that you had requested a 10-year pilot. And I want you to understand that the last 2 pilots that we've done has been 7-year pilots. So I don't know how tricky that becomes for you.
How that changes your economics.
So it's just something for all of us to consider.
Yes.
We won't be making a decision today, but I just want to make you aware of that. And also the school board, will also weigh in on this as well.
Right.
So that's really all. I appreciate taking a building that's been sitting there empty for quite a while and turning it back into a vibrant piece of property again. And so wish you the best on that. So.
Thank you.
Could you explain more what's going to happen there to the people here and the people listening?
Yes, of course. So across the 2 stories of the building, and there's also a basement in it, the second floor will be office space, from which we're seeking to relocate some of the U.S. Attorney's Office that is currently in the courthouse in downtown. They are in desperate need of larger and newer office space. And so we are going to be fulfilling that need of theirs. And that will also, as I understand it, allow them to expand their headcount downtown. That will be on the second floor of the building. The first floor of the building is going to be retail and office use. I'm very excited about the first floor of the building, in part because of the way that the building lays out. If you've never been inside of it, it is truly a large, cavernous, blank box. And so that gives us a lot of opportunities, even while conforming to historic requirements, to allow tenants that I think will be very complementary and be a great asset to having downtown, that will generate foot traffic and increase overall business being conducted. And so that's on the ground floor. And then in the basement, on the north side of the building, there's another about 3,500, 4,000 square feet that has access via a garage. And I think that space, as small as it may be, is also very exciting because it looks out on the train tracks, what will now be soon the trail network. And my hope is that we can really bring in a fascinating retail establishment, whether that's in the form of a bike shop, a brewery, something that really complements the trail system there, and just makes the building even more attractive of a draw for residents. So that is the plan. Our site plan is otherwise leaving the rest of the building intact. Parking would circle the building around it, and we'll be adding a new construction elevator and stair tower just to make the overall design and construction a little bit easier, so that we don't have to do too much surgery to the existing building by adding those features. So those are our plans for the property.
I've been around here for a long time, and as John would let you know, a long time I've been around, but one of the best things that's ever happened in Martinsburg, other than the hotel, is the Woolen Mills thing that's going on here, and it's just a tremendous thing for,
I agree.
not
by
only
the
for
way.
the city of Martinsburg, but for all Berkeley County. Those buildings sat there for years and years, 40 plus years. And so taking another building like this is certainly would be a plus for the downtown in Martinsburg, and which is good for Berkeley County too. So
Yes.
we applaud you on your efforts to do so. So thank you for that.
Thank you. I would wholeheartedly agree with that. I don't have many regrets in the work that I do, but after the Shenandoah was done, we walked the interwoven mills and we're thinking about it long and hard. I am regretful that it wasn't us that took it on, but I think the developers that did are doing a fantastic job, and it's an absolutely beautiful, fascinating project. I give you all a lot of credit for also making that possible with the pilot.
For having to put up with Buzz Poland like you have, I commend you on that, especially. I've known Buzz my whole life, and I applaud you for dealing with him. So thank you for that.
Very
There we
good.
go.
Anybody else have anything?
Yeah, so Mark, thank you for being here today.
Sure.
Obviously, you have a tremendous track record. It takes a very unique business, plan and a model to be able to work in these old buildings and convert them, because some people just don't understand. Sometimes it's cheaper just to tear them down and build a new building, but you made the commitment to try to save these old buildings, and it's great for us to work with the city of Martinsburg. This is a building that's been sitting for a while that could have new life breathed into it. So I'm excited to see the project, and I appreciate you being here and appreciate your willingness to work in Berkeley County. I've seen your projects in Jefferson County, and I know your work and your track record. So hopefully this can all come together, and that can end up being another, transformed building that sits in the city of Martinsburg.
Thank you, Commissioner.
the ramp gonna stay in the building?
I'm sorry,
Is the ramp gonna stay in the
The
building?
ramp that takes vehicles up to the
the
second
ramp
floor?
will remain.
Oh, wow.
Really?
The ramp will remain. It certainly won't be put in use anymore,
Yeah.
but that was I would say a defining characteristic of the building. And so if you were to come in on the ground floor when all is said and done, you would still see that ramp. And we want to pay homage to the building and what it served as prior. So we'll hopefully incorporate the ramp and some memorabilia into a display so that it's never forgotten.
Interesting.
Very good. All right, well, thank you. And to get to the important part of the business, Mark, congratulations on your new baby, Asher. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. All of 2 weeks old
Yeah.
today.
First-
So,
First,
Congratulations.
first one.
Oh,
First
and a
one.
little early too, right?
And early, yes. I was talking with Gary about getting on the schedule, and he was due this week, and so I was hoping that we would be able to have me here before he was due, and he definitely understood the assignment. So
So sleep is a scarce commodity.
yes,
Yeah.
you see the bags under my eyes. That is why. I was telling my wife I think he just wanted to be here to celebrate the nation's 250th.
50th.
There you
So
go.
he's
Very
already
good.
patriotic.
Want to be a part of it.
Yes,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Thank you. Corey, you have anything you would like to bring up?
No, I'm really here to just support, like we said, the city council approved a resolution, supporting the pilot. We know that it has to come to you all, and we appreciate that. We definitely appreciate, keying in the school board as well. We understand if the current framework is 7 years, that we could probably go back, and I'm sure that Mitchell Park would be able to come up with a new, idea for the pilot that they had proposed. But just a couple of the highlights, 45 construction jobs, up to 70 permanent jobs, just for the city, taking that structure and turning it into something that's actually going to create foot traffic for our downtown businesses. Outside of just removing blight in our downtown, I think will be the biggest benefit. So we're here to support. Like we said, it's a private company coming to ask for that, so we don't really have much skin in the game outside of that, but we do see the benefit for downtown.
Absolutely. Thank
And
you.
we also have a $21 million project that's going to go right by this building. So if we can make it look better, I think that would just attract more people to our.
Sure. Very good. Well, thank both of you. And, we'll get the paperwork to the lawyers and let them
Okay.
make sure everything's in order, and we'll go from there.
Thank you for the time. I appreciate it today.
Congratulations again.
Thank you again.
All right. Let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll get those pictures with the Hope Project. Okay, we're back in session. Next up is the Honorable Rob Blair, Sheriff. Good morning, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. I appreciate y'all making the time for us to come in and present some of these very important recognitions to our employees in our tax office, our animal control, and our sheriff's office, and our reserve units. We have recognition of several individuals this morning. These were submitted by their peers or supervisors and reviewed, and there's other worthy individuals in our agency of recognition, but these are the ones that were chosen for our 2025 recognitions. And I'm going to start with our tax office, if you don't mind, and it's Miss Judy Scott. She's been with our tax office for many years, but I'm just going to read each one that I have prepared, if you bear with me. Judy Scott consistently displays the qualities of an outstanding employee. Her dedication, reliability, and willingness to go above and beyond make her an invaluable member of our team. She is highly knowledgeable in her role, ensures our office remains organized and efficient, and creates a welcoming environment for both citizens and coworkers. Judy's initiative and attention to detail are evident in everything she does. She routinely anticipates the needs of the office, willingly assists others, and takes pride in maintaining a positive and professional workplace. Her exceptional work ethic, positive attitude, and commitment to supporting those around her have a meaningful impact on our organization every day. Judy's contributions do not go unnoticed, and we are grateful for the dedication and professionalism she brings to the Berkeley County Sheriff's Tax Office. Judy Scott is the Employee of the Year for the Tax Office. We do pictures afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Sure.
Yes.
We'll do one now? Or?
During it.
Okay. You think?
We're good.
Would you like to say anything?
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Come back here, Judy. I'll get this right by the end. Our next recipient for Sheriff's Office Civilian of the Year is Marcia Kelly. Marcia Kelly's dedication to this agency and county has a lifespan of over 30 years. Every aspect of her work exemplifies professionalism and accountability, and her work ethic is the standard for excellence within our agency. Marcia manages the office's financial operations. Her attention to detail makes this commendable. General pay alone is a challenge, but she also skillfully oversees special reimbursements from other sources, deputies' pay scale increases, longevity, FMLA, military leave, workers' comp, trips, contract work, and all other variations to the general deputy workflow. Marcia's other responsibilities continue to grow with the needs of the agency and the population of the county, as she continues to adapt with ease and efficiency, providing a layer of comfort and confidence throughout the office. Marcia places the needs of the organization above her own. She's always willing to step forward without hesitation. Marcia has come in outside of her scheduled work hours or during scheduled vacation to see that the needs of the agency are met. This speaks volumes about her character and dedication. Marcia Kelly is a valuable asset to the operation of the Sheriff's Office, and we are honored to recognize her as the 2025 Sheriff's Office Civilian of the Year. Marcia Kelly. Come up, sir. This guy's dedicated, okay? All of our reserves are dedicated, but it's an honor to have him up here and to present this to him. It's Lieutenant Richard Cogswell of the Berkeley County Sheriff's Reserve Unit, and this is the Reserve of the Year Award. Since his appointment on October 16, 2015, Lieutenant Richard L. Cogswell has served under 4 sheriffs with unwavering dedication, professionalism, and commitment to the mission of the Berkeley County Sheriff's Office. His service actually dates back to the mid-1970s when he helped shape the Reserve Program's foundation and traditions. During 2025, Lieutenant Cogswell volunteered nearly 450 hours in support of the organization. He has consistently stepped forward to assist with community events, holiday functions, emergency callouts, and other agency needs, demonstrating exceptional reliability and a strong work ethic. He also oversees weekly traffic control operations at Independent Bible Church, a highly visible assignment requiring coordination, leadership, and consistent execution. His efforts have enhanced public safety, strengthened community relationships, and reflected positively on the Sheriff's Office. Lieutenant Cogswell exemplifies the highest standard of service, integrity, and professionalism. His dedication to the Reserve Program and commitment to serving others makes him an outstanding representative of this organization and deserving recipient of the 2025 Reserve of the Year Award. Lieutenant Cogswell.
I'd like to thank all the commissioners, Sheriff Blair, Chief, anyways, this isn't only for me, this is for everybody, the sheriff, the reserves, everybody that's ever gone out with me, everybody that's ever trained me. This is not only for me, but for you all too. Thank you.
Our next recipient is Deputy Logan Leake. This is the Sheriff's Excellence Award. Throughout 2025, Deputy Logan Leake consistently demonstrated exceptional initiative, productivity, and dedication while serving the agency's patrol division. Since joining the Berkeley County Sheriff's Office, she has distinguished herself as a highly motivated deputy who takes pride in her work and continually seeks opportunities to exceed expectations. Deputy Leake's accomplishments are particularly evident in her proactive enforcement efforts. She ranked among the top DUI arresting officers in the state of West Virginia and made 27 DUI arrests between July and December of 2025, leading the agency during this period. She also led our agency investigative reports completed and ranked among the top deputies in calls for service handled despite working a shift that traditionally has lower call volume. Beyond her outstanding performance, Deputy Leake is dependable, professional, and always willing to assist her fellow deputies. Her commitment to continuous improvement, positive attitude, and passion for law enforcement have contributed to her rapid growth and success. Although early in her career, Deputy Leake has established herself as one of the agency's most productive and dedicated deputies. Her professionalism, integrity, and commitment to public service make her highly deserving of the recipient of the Sheriff's Excellence Award and reflect a great credit on the Berkeley County Sheriff's Office. Congratulations, Deputy Leake. This individual couldn't make it this morning. You'll be, we'll get you in a second. Yeah. This next one is another Sheriff's Excellence Award. It's for Deputy Eric Milburn. He unfortunately couldn't make it. He had emergency. He had to take his dog to the vet, so hope everything's all right there, but I'll go ahead and read that in his absence. Deputy Eric Milburn has made a significant impact upon the Berkeley County Sheriff's Office through his leadership, professionalism, and commitment to excellence. Throughout 2025, he consistently exceeded expectations by balancing his patrol responsibilities with multiple special assignments, including coordinating the agency's field training program. Widely respected by his peers, Deputy Milburn serves as a trusted mentor whose guidance has contributed to the development and success of newer deputies. His expertise as an accident reconstructionist and a certified drone operator has enhanced the office's investigative and operational capabilities, supporting critical incidents and advancing the use of technology within the agency. As a field training program coordinator, Deputy Milburn plays a vital role in preparing and evaluating new deputies, helping ensure the agency maintains the highest professional standards. His dedication to developing others, improving operations, and supporting the mission of the Sheriff's Office has strengthened the agency as a whole. Deputy Milburn's leadership, initiative, and lasting contributions make him a highly deserving recipient of the Sheriff's Excellence Award. Through his dedication, mentorship, and professional excellence, he has made a significant contribution to the success, preparedness, and effectiveness of the Berkeley County Sheriff's Office. That's Deputy Eric Milburn. This next individual, he is no longer obviously with us. He's still in the county and still serving the citizens of Berkeley County, but I felt he's very deserving of this award for 2025. And his trooper now, Logan McCauley. Logan McCauley Sheriff Excellence Award. When reflecting on 2025, then Deputy Logan McCauley consistently distinguished himself through his dedication, professionalism, and unwavering work ethic while serving in the Patrol Division of Berkeley County Sheriff's Office. Through his commitment to excellence and willingness to go above and beyond, he became a valued member of both his shift and the agency as a whole. In addition to his patrol responsibilities, Deputy McCauley served as a crime scene technician, a SWAT team member, making significant contributions to the agency's operational investigative capabilities. He routinely assists fellow deputies with their investigations while effectively managing his own workload. His reports were consistently thorough, accurate, and timely, reflecting his professionalism, attention to detail, and commitment to quality work. Respected by his peers and supervisors alike, Deputy McCauley was known for his positive attitude, dependability, and willingness to support others. He represented the Sheriff's Office with professionalism, courtesy, in every interaction, fostering positive relationships with both the office and throughout the community. Although he is no longer with our agency, Deputy McCauley's contributions and work ethic left a lasting impression on those who served alongside him. His dedication to the profession and commitment to success of the office made him highly deserving as a candidate of the Sheriff's Excellence Award, and his presence continues to be missed by his colleagues, but I am appreciative he's still here in this county serving the citizens of Berkeley County. That's Trooper McCauley.
Oh.
Okay, our last recognition today is Deputy Jessica Baldridge, and it's for the John L. Burkett Third Deputy of the Year Award. I'll go ahead and read hers and then present her with this nice award that we have for her. It is my privilege to present Deputy Jessica Baldridge as the 2025 John L. Burkett Third Deputy of the Year. Throughout the past year, Deputy Baldridge distinguished herself through exceptional productivity, initiative, and dedication to the Berkeley County Sheriff's Office. She led both her division in the agency and calls for service, and completed more action reports than any other deputy in the agency, demonstrating an unmatched work ethic and commitment to serving the community. Deputy Baldridge's influence extended well beyond her own performance. Her energy, professionalism, and competitive drive motivated those around her, contributing to the growth and success of her squad while encouraging fellow deputies to pursue new responsibilities and opportunities. As a field training officer, she set a standard of excellence and earned the respect of her peers, supervisors, and the public alike. She also played a key role in the development and implementation of the Berkeley County Sheriff's Office 287G program, helping establish a productive partnership with our federal immigration authorities, expanding the agency's operational capabilities. Her efforts reflected both initiative and a commitment to advancing the mission of the Berkeley County Sheriff's Office. Perhaps most notably, Deputy Baldridge consistently placed the needs of the office above her own, demonstrating a level of selflessness and dedication rarely seen. Her willingness to sacrifice personal time in support of her squad and the agency exemplifies her character and commitment to public service. Deputy Baldridge's influence extends far beyond her individual accomplishments. Through her leadership, work ethic, and commitment to excellence, she has strengthened her squad, enhanced agency operations, and set an example that inspires those around her to perform at a higher level. Her contributions have had a lasting and measurable impact on the Berkeley County Sheriff's Office, making her an ideal recipient of the Deputy of the Year Award. Deputy Jessica Baldridge. Really, with Deputy Baldridge, she exemplifies what I would look for in a deputy as far as work ethic. And you ask her to do something, and you don't get kickback, you don't get anything other than yes sir, and she does a good job. And that's her as well as others, but she's very deserving of this award, and I'm honored to give that to her, and I'm honored to give all the awards to each and every employee that I have. And I'm looking forward to next year. I'm hoping these awards motivate some others to step it up and do better. We have some great deputies and great people at our tax office and reserves, and I'm appreciative of them. I'm honored to lead this agency. I know we've had our rough moments throughout the past couple of years, but we always persevere and always rise to the top. And I appreciate everyone that's shown up today to recognize these individuals. And I appreciate you all for your support for our agency. It means a lot that I know that I have the county commission's support. I was at a sheriff's association meeting this past week. That's not the norm. I hear some of the comments of the battles that they have, and you all ask tough questions sometimes, and you challenge me on things, but you're always supportive of our agency, and I do appreciate that. And again, thank you for having the time today to allow me to do this and recognize these individuals.
Sheriff, thank you for your leadership in recognizing the employees that kind of come to the top. And your leadership team, I think anytime that you can reach out and raise everybody up, you will be much stronger for it, and help grow that culture within your department. But I would also stand there watching you give one of your awards to a former deputy. And to me, it speaks volumes of you and your leadership staff, that Deputy McCauley, now Trooper McCauley, obviously did a tremendous job for you. You did not dismiss that because he chose to go to work for the state police, a department that you dedicated your life to as well as Chief Burnett. So that's the kind of people that I would want to work for. all right? If I was a young man coming up through. So thank you for what you do. Thank you, your staff. The public truly has no idea what you do every day. And I will tell you, they have no idea what you are capable or willing to do for them should the need arise. And having served in some part of that emergency services world, I appreciate that and respect that. And I hope that a lot of people do too. So it's a tough job these days, and but thank you for what you do. And Lord knows where we'd be without you. So thank every one of you, even the ones that are not here today. We do appreciate you, and we do continue to try and work together, because when we can work together, we will be stronger than ever before. We have a mutual respect for one another, and yes, we both ask each other tough questions to try to get where we need to be. But we always want to be, as your comment is, we always want to do the next right thing, and that's where we'll be. Thank you. Anybody else have anything they'd like to add?
Yeah, I'm just very grateful that I wasn't part of the arrest record for all y'all's accomplishments that y'all obtained over here today, so thank you.
Having been the son of a former sheriff in Berkeley County, I understand the job and responsibilities. And back when my dad was doing it, it wasn't 1/10 as difficult as it is today. So it takes special people to do what you do, and we appreciate every one of you for what you do for this county. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank everyone for being here today and supporting your colleagues, and thank you, Sheriff, for recognizing those people. It's always nice to be recognized, and leadership and your leadership team and your direct supervisors are recognizing what you're doing and appreciating what you're doing. That's just a huge trickle down effect through your entire force. And as everyone has said, your all's job has not gotten any easier. It's a really tough job, and you work under a microscope, and we appreciate all of you and thank you for your service and your willingness to do what you do.
Echo what he says. You guys do a wonderful job, and the leadership you're providing now has really stepped above where the sheriff's department's been for a long time, and I think y'all are doing a pretty good job, and appreciate everything all of you do.
Very good.
You usually only hear about the negative things that happen, but not the positive things, and they far outweigh the negative, that's for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna take a quick break so you can get some pictures with you folks.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay.
They go.
Okay, we're back in session. Next up is Gary Wine, County Administrator for DSI lease agreement.
Thank you, Mr. President. You have 4 offices that have devices that their current leases expired, and we've cast for quotes and have returns for replacement devices. The first one is in the county clerk's office. The lease would be with Document Solutions. The lease document itself has been reviewed by your legal team, and it's ready for your signature. The total cost over 63 months is $6,600, $6,660. The second one is actually for tax office printers. There are 10 of them. This lease is for the maintenance of them for the next 60 months. The total cost of that, also to Document Solutions, is $5,220. The fourth one is for the replacement of the Planning Commission copier. Again, the low bidder was Document Solutions. Total price over 63 months, $6,120. And the last one is the tax office copier, also to Document Solutions, with a total cost of $6,120. And just looking for permission for the president to sign the leases.
Where are they out of, Gary?
Cumberland, Winchester, and I believe Chambersburg, I'm not sure. Just so happens that our sales rep is none other than Commissioner Joel Toto out of Morgan County.
Really?
No, he's their sales rep.
Really?
Has been for quite some time.
About that.
And they volley back and forth with prices. We've got contracts, or you have contracts, excuse me, with many of the companies, but in this instance, DSI's pencil was sharp, and they're the lowest, most responsible of all of them.
Very good. A motion to approve and give the president the authority to sign the lease agreement with Document Solutions for the services as presented by Mr. Wine.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Is there any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you. That is going to conclude our business for today. Let the record show there's nobody here to speak from the public. And we do have need for executive session for legal. Motion to go in executive session.
Mr. President, I move that we go into executive session for legal.
You are hand, All right, we're back in session. There will be action taken.
Mr. President, I make the motion to enter into a release and settlement agreement with Carolyn Waggle and the estate of Christopher Dodrell, and give the president the authority to sign any necessary documents.
Do you need a second?
Second.
Been properly moved and second. Is there any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Ayes have it.
Mr. President, I also make the motion to enter into a release and settlement agreement with the estate of Peter John Christensen, and give the president the authority to sign any necessary documents.
Second.
It's been properly moved and second. Is there any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Ayes have it. Let's go conclude the business for the day. Need a motion to recess.
Mr. President, I move that we recess.
We are in recess.